Hello and welcome to the 2025 Heart Golf Media Day. I am your host, Heart correspondent Phil Fortaleza. We head over to Baldwin City, Kansas now. Joining us from Baker University, we welcome head coach Chris Gilbert and student athlete Reagan Kauth to Heart Golf Media Day. Thank you both for joining us. How's it going this morning?
Good. Thanks
Really
for having
good.
us.
Very good. Okay. All right, Coach, let's start with you. How would you describe this year's Baker golf team, both in character and talent?
It's been a lot of fun to watch the growth. We've definitely made a lot of progress from a competitive standpoint within the program and result-wise as well. It was fun to get our first team victory, I believe, since 2019, and it's just been really enjoyable to watch the culture and the competition develop.
Very good. Speaking of one of those student athletes that's developed under your program, let's go ahead and meet Reagan. And can you talk about her importance to the team?
Definitely. She was actually my first recruit here as a head coach at Baker, and it's been a lot of fun not only to watch her progress, but the change in the culture that she's brought with her competitiveness and work ethic.
Very good. And all right, Reagan, let's start. First question for you. Can you tell us about your golf journey, and how did you get into the sport of golf?
Yeah, so I picked up a golf club when I was in like second grade with like the little field day plastic golf club thing. And the golfer who was in charge of it, he told my mom she has a really natural golf swing, you should get her in lessons. And I was a dancer and a cheerleader. I said, absolutely not. I'm not doing that. And my mom was not gonna make me do it at that point. So I just hung out, did my dance and cheer until eighth grade. I actually went to Top Golf with my family and I beat my siblings and I was like, okay, I can actually play golf. I'll keep doing that. So
Amazing. From what I presume a Little Tykes Golf Club to the Top Golf clubs to now being recruited by nearby Baker and competing at the Hart Championships next week too. So, all right. So speaking of your experience with the Baker program, how has it been being a part of Baker? And like, just tell us a little bit about can you summarize your experience as a whole over at Baker University?
yeah, I can't say enough great things about being here. Between coach, the athletic directors, the teachers, just everyone here is super supportive. We have a really great staff, and I every time recruits are here, I tell them it's really hard to not get better being at Baker.
It has a lot to do with the person sitting next to you, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. All right, Coach. Let's next question for you. Let's talk Lionsgate. Can you tell us about the course there and what's the track like?
It's good. Luckily, we have a lot of players that are familiar with it, being from the area. We got to preview it in the fall. It was a very good test. When the wind blows out there, not only is it firm, but the conditions are very difficult as well. Birdies are harder to come by. But luckily, the past few weeks, we were out at Park yesterday and Monday. That was a really good test in preparation. And the week prior, we were out in Heston, which we had a lot of wind. So I'm hoping we can kind of take what we learned from that and apply it towards 2 weeks from now when the women's field gets out there.
Speaking of the Heston Invitational, you're like you said, your team just won it. So how much confidence is that giving your group heading into next week?
I think the confidence is really high because I think they all believe they still could have found a way to play better. And playing on a course like that with a win like that really kind of exposes what you need to work on and it really builds your toughness. So we're going to take this next week to kind of take some rest as well as prepare for the course and kind of integrate that into our practice plans. And hopefully we can show up and play our best golf and just compete for all 54 holes.
There you go. All right. Reagan, how exciting was it for you and your teammates to win the Heston shootout?
I think it was really amazing for us. So since it was our first win since 2019, it was kind of like a breath of fresh air. Like we knew we were great players, we knew we were a great team, but finally being able to actually win something was kind of like, okay, wow, we can actually do it. Now let's just keep playing our best, get ready for conference. and do everything we've been doing.
Very good. All right. All right. Looking ahead to Heart Conference Championship, what are you looking forward to most about competing in that tournament?
Yeah, so I've played Lionsgate a lot. I'm from the Overland Park area, so I'm just really excited to play on that course again. I know I can play well out there, so I'm excited to play, and then I'm excited to just be with the team. I think we have a really good shot at going low there, and so I think if everyone is just playing their best, we definitely have a shot at winning.
There's always a little bit of added excitement when all the conference teams are there. So we try and get the best schedule we can all year, but the best field we play in is when we go to conference, and it's just cool to see, the great competition and the rivalries that we develop throughout the season, and especially to do it on a great venue to end the season. It always kind of adds an element of excitement.
Yeah, definitely. And then also you're still riding the momentum off of winning the Heston shootout. So like the both of you said, like there's a lot of confidence going in, and you are carrying that into the Hard Conference Championship where everyone's coming in and showing up. So they'll get to see what Baker's been building throughout, especially especially coming off of that victory too. So Coach Gilbert Reagan, want to thank you for your time and talking to us this morning, and best of luck to the Wildcats over at Lionsgate and the Heart Championship.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.